Welcome back, guys, to another episode of our style lesson. We hope that you have enjoyed our body confidence series that has been running in the past few weeks. If you haven't watched all those, please go to the description box below. You can find out a little bit more about your body shape and then like the different styling strategies. So in today's video, it's going to be slightly different because previously Ash, he did ask me about body proportion. And how is that different from body shape is where we're going to deep dive today in this video. Maybe Ash, you want to share with us why is it important that we, dress according to body proportion?
As I believe that everybody have design lines, right? Not only body, it's like in terms of objects as well, there's lines on it. So in terms of like getting to know your body proportion well, and you will tend to get pieces where it really flatters your body proportion. So personally, I feel it's very important to understand and to really know what are the areas that have been designed accordingly. I mean, the lines have been designed accordingly. Yeah.
So I like that you mentioned about lines because in our previous video, when it comes to body shape, we focus a lot about horizontal line because in order for you to determine your body shape, whether you are a triangle, inverted triangle, you need to use horizontal line, so basically the line that is drawing across, from your shoulder point to your shoulder point. Horizontal line helps you to determine your body shape. Body proportion is where you use vertical line, meaning line from top to bottom, to determine what is your overall body proportion. So yeah, Ash, I think body proportion is something that a lot of people overlook because I commonly hear from my clients, I'm sure you have too, oh, why is it when I wear tuck in, it looks weird? Or why does this shoe style make me look so short? It's always the play of length that maybe if you don't know how to style your body proportion, that's how you're going to end up, not being able to showcase the proportion or the length that you want.
So, Michelle, as we are talking about body proportions, right? I would really want to know how to really determine a body proportion. Like, I personally feel like when it comes to stylists like us, we know how to determine a person's body proportion. But why don't we share a little bit more to our audience so it will be even more handy?
Okay. So body proportion similar to the horizontal line application. So instead of focusing on side-to-side comparison, you use the top-down vertical line impression. So we will include pictures along the way as we're explaining. So I love sharing with people how to identify body proportion because everybody get very surprised and engaged after that. So basically, you just need to, ideally, you're standing in front of the mirror naked. We can't do it here, obviously, because it'll be a free show for everyone.
Yeah.
So you need to stand in front of the mirror and ideally undress, or you're wearing something that is very fitted, there is nothing too layered because you want to be able to see where your waistline is. So find out where is the narrowest, the smallest point of your waistline. But if you can tell me that, Michelle, I don't even know where's my waistline. General rule of thumb, it's above your belly button by 1 inch. So naturally, above 1 inch, where your belly button is where your natural waistline is supposed to fall. So that is your guiding line to determine whether your upper body is longer or your lower body is longer. Okay. So what you're gonna do is first determine your waistline. Okay. Normally what we do is we will also use like a measuring tape or a belt. If you don't have a measuring tape, just wrap it around your waist so that you will see that there is a breaking point between your upper body and your lower body. So the moment you do that, you see, okay, the line is where my waist is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what you're going to do is, obviously when you're standing in front of a mirror, you would then bend your arms, meaning to say, use your elbow point, right? Elbow point. Yeah, so here, right? But of course, don't lift it up this way because we are, on this screen, right? It's like we're showing a bad sign, anyways.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so your elbow point is supposed to be close to your body, right? Close to your body. And look at where your waistline falls. Is it right underneath your elbow point? If it's right underneath your elbow point, then you are the ideal or the perfect balance. It means to say that your upper body is almost the same ratio as your lower body. So your proportion is balanced. Okay. Oftentimes, if you are the imbalance, which is the other two that I'm going to mention, is where you would encounter a lot of problems where, like, sometimes you wear boots, it makes you look shorter. Sometimes you tuck in, it doesn't look good. So if you notice that the line is above your elbow point by 1 inch or more, so your waist ends up being higher than your elbow point, right? It means that your body is actually shorter and your legs are longer. Because when your waistline is put higher, right, higher than your elbow, it means that you're shortening your body already, and your legs will generally be longer, right? I'll insert a picture somewhere. So the final body proportion is if the waistline falls below your elbow point by 1 inch or more. So you see that the smallest part of your waist, right, is way lower than your elbow point when you are putting it side by side. Then you are a long body, short legs. So that's how you determine the three body proportion. Okay, guys, you can pause our video, go and find out your body proportion, and then come back and rewatch the video because we're going to share with you some tips on how to style. So maybe Ash, I'm sure a lot of people will want to know what is our body proportion. Maybe you will share with us what is your body proportion.
Mine will be balanced, but I'm still not happy with my body proportion though. You know, right? Human beings are never satisfied with what they are having. So, yeah.
So you're balanced, but how come? Why you don't like your balanced proportion?
I always, you know, like I'm kind of petite for a guy, so I personally feel that I always wanted to appear a bit more taller, and I want my legs to look even more longer. So I will try to like create an illusion in terms of styling myself. This is my image goal. So yeah. How about you, Michelle? Oh yeah, you want to ask me something?
Yeah, because I thought that it's funny because all of us are trying to achieve balance, but I realized that I agree with you with some point because there are a lot of people out there that are very into the long legs, short body proportion. Although we see it as imbalance, but this is the beauty of it. The imperfection is being enhanced and seen as a beauty. And I think it's also because the runways, they painted this standard of beauty of, like, Naomi Campbell, all the top supermodels, they all have super long legs and very short body.
Yeah.
So I guess it's only natural that a lot of us would prefer longer legs. You seldom find people that wants to have shorter legs.
Yeah, and also Michelle, it reminds me of our in uni life when we're doing sketches, right? In terms of like sketching it out, our designs and drawing a figure, we always tend to draw the legs a bit more longer and elongated. Yeah, right. So I think it is just like it have been there for a very long time.
The fashion thing.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it is like a normal when it comes to fashion, but we need to embrace it.
But you know what? Now you reminded me of something. I realized that the other side of it, like the shorter legs, longer body, it's very much a proportion that you see in the hip hop, the street style, especially menswear kind of category, where they will wear super oversized long tunic shirt with like baggy pants. It really looks like their upper body is way longer and it's very short at the bottom. And then they wear like high top sneakers, so maybe that's the male and female kind of perspective of what is their ideal proportion, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so my body proportion, I think that's what you wanted to know just now, right? Is that I am actually a long body, short legs. So
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a body shape that it runs in my family. My parents are
okay.
not very tall. Myself, I'm very petite as well, but I tend to have a longer body because my waistline is a lot lower than my elbow point. My legs
Mhm.
are very obviously like shorter if I don't wear heels. I think the reason why Ash, you're a bit shocked is because you always see me in platform heels and super short skirt or like
Yeah.
super long. So it's like a play of illusion. So yeah, I'm actually a long body, short legs.
Yeah, I would say that you camouflaging it very well, because I'm really
Uh,
shocked when you said that you have like a shorter leg and a longer body. Like
Next time
seriously.
you come to my place when I'm wearing slippers, then I'll show you. But this is not for everyone to see.
Okay.